Hi Aries, welcome to your mid-month reading for the month of November. I hope you guys are doing good. First time doing mid-months on my channel. I'm really doing a test run on it, see if you guys like it or not. I'm not going to change the monthlies, they're really just going to stay the same the way I've been doing them this entire year. It's just sort of a bonus reading on top of the monthlies. It's like if I get any extra information or downloads, I would really like to make sure that I share it with you guys before the next month or the next energy show up, right? Also, in a couple of days, Mercury is about to go retrograde again. I feel like it's never ending this year. But, so yeah, certain old things can come back up. Certain old feelings. I'm feeling heavily for like a masculine Aries energy. Old feelings, going over certain things. It could have a lot to do with your childhood and stuff. Don't be afraid of it. It's okay. I'm just picking up on that. And I got this during meditation, is that be aware of internet schemes, like at the moment, like where you do your online shopping, Black Friday sales coming up and all of that. Just be careful where you will leave your information and stuff, because there's a lot of things going on, especially via Instagram and stuff I'm getting. So be careful with where you put your name in, and that's just it. Okay, first card out. Wheel of Fortune. Okay, Dawn. I love it. Look at that. Wheel of Fortune. And then we have our next card. King of Cups. Emotions. So, could be dealing with a water sign. Most definitely. But let's see what else the cards have to say. So yeah, anyway, be careful with that. Also with plans, like travel plans and all of that. Just make sure that you leave early when you have a plane to catch. Okay, that's a little bit too much, guys. When you have a plane to catch, make sure you leave an hour early. Just give yourself some extra time in the universe and, Mercury to, make sure you get there in time. It's just to make sure you don't get frustrated when you really don't have to, okay? So yes, Aries, I was talking about certain things can come back up. Maybe it's this water sign you dealt with in the past. But most of all, I'm feeling this really big change when it comes to things going your way. Just trying out things and really feel that it's for you and you connect to it. It's like this change of like, I tried this before like 3 years ago and it was the worst, but I have this feeling I need to try again, and now it's gonna go. Now it's in divine timing. It's something that can make you feel a lot better. You're allowing your emotions to be a part of your life. Allow your emotions to be a part of your work, part of conversations. You see? 8 of Swords. Interesting. I'm going to talk about it in a bit. Oh, there we go. One more card. One more card for Aries. There we go. Yeah. Okay, Aries, what I'm feeling with this is that, like I said, some of you guys could most definitely deal with a situation from the past. It's still in your mind. You still sort of haven't really found a way to let it go or to have inner peace with it. It's like there's just always this little like this feeling that comes up and you're like, and then you run from it, or you want to just hide, or you just don't, you want to push it back down. And sometimes you can't, and sometimes you can, but you always know it's gonna come back one day. But what I'm feeling is there's also a big opportunity when you feel that you have been struggling inside the relationship, or when you're dating somebody and you're sort of looking for the answers inside the mind. It's like, if I just think about it, if I just take time to think, I will find the answer. Right now I'm really confused, but if I think about it and I take time to think, it will be better. Like I'm gonna find the answer, and it just wouldn't come. It just sort of, you couldn't put it two and two together for some reason, and it was because it wasn't in your mind, it was in the heart. And I feel you sort of reconnecting to the heart chakra, and it's like, okay, what is here? I'm gonna do things that make me feel good. It may not make sense to choose this partner or choose that partner, or do this or do that, but it feels good. So you know what? I'm gonna do 180 here. I'm gonna follow my feelings, because when I let my mind guide me, it just literally guides me nowhere. Like I'm not even gonna get any step further at this time. So that's also sort of what the people around you ask from you, Aries. It's really like, Aries, what do you feel? Aries, how do you feel about me? How do you feel about us? How do you feel about this? What is going on in that mind of yours? Please share your emotions with me. And you are. And that's magic, because then you can find that peace again, that connection. Because I really feel like the Two of Cups energy around you guys, even though the Three is here. I feel like the Two of Cups, like you do have the ability to really have that one-on-one, connection, that soulmate. And there's this one person that just is, they just have your heart. They just are connected, and you just, for some of you guys, you don't know how to disconnect from it. And it's may even been years, and it still comes up, like I said, and you push it away. But it will still come back one day, and you know. I feel there's there could be some guilt feelings. It's not for everybody, but for some of you guys, you do have some guilt towards a situation from the past. And for others of you, it is just feeling, it's like following your heart. You're gonna reconcile. Like I see that energy. So if you're fighting right now, you are fighting, or are not together, not speaking at the moment, I see a reconciliation. Like I see like this coming back together, and in the right time. Also, what I'm picking up on is that this could be somebody that kind of wants you home, but you're out there, you just feel the need to just be out of the house. You want to be outside the house. You don't want to be, and it has maybe to do with something that come up, and you just sort of want to feel and find ways to numb and mute that feeling. It could be a third party situation. I'm not saying you are cheating. I'm just saying it could be a person outside the relationship that can mute you or something. Like can make you feel calm. And it's just maybe somebody you have conversations with. I'm not saying maybe it's the other person in the relationship that is doing that. But it's not harmful. It's not harmful towards the relationship, because it might help you have a different outlook on it. And are like, okay, you know what? He is the person for me. So they just here to clear it up in some way, I'm feeling. So I'm not seeing that is really something harmful. Well, at least the cards are not saying that. Okay, let me get an angel message for you guys. What does you want Aries to know What is your one Aries? You know. What is it, one Aries? No. There we go. One jumper, and he took a lot of cards, but it's one in the upright. Guardian of emotion. That's literally the King of Cups. Okay. The situation requires emotional maturity and total trust. You're surrounded by those who have only the best intentions, so you can rely on the advice you are giving. Challenges will be resolved. Definitely. This card also indicates a generous humanitarian and refined person who you can completely depend upon. This could be a reference to these characters, within yourself. So, it's okay. Okay, Aries, they're saying you are surrounded by those with only the best intentions. So even though you have, these thoughts and things, trust it, because they're saying like challenges will be resolved, so the peace will come back in the household. Maybe it's your own house, the house within. North Node just moved into Cancer, so we're really looking at what house did I build for myself within myself. What is that position I give from? Right? Okay, that's it, Aries. I will be doing a live show, by the way, on Thanksgiving. So free 3-card spread readings I'm gonna do. So we would love to see some of you Aries come join us. And if you can't make it, then I would love to see you back for the December readings. Okay, bye Aries. Good luck. I love you guys. Bye.